Welcome back everyone to the Space Engineers Modded Survival Series. We are back again, and I have lit up this entire platform with some basic lights just so I can actually see what I'm doing because it's gone dark again. This series is just going very quick, and the time of day is reflecting that. As you can see, I now have the vehicle completely hooked up to the base, and I think we should have stone going through. I do want to check the conveyors though. I do just want to check quickly because we could have a problem if... Oh, we do have a problem. What's going on? Why is that not going through there? The drill does not appear to be transferring any kind of resources. That's interesting. But it's connected through the... I keep falling off. But it's connected through the cockpit, right? Am I wrong about that? Wait, let's have a look at a small cockpit. Let's have a look at a small grid cockpit. Oh, of course. It isn't connected, is it? Because it's, okay. That makes things interesting for us. That means I'm going to have to completely redo this conveyor system. Okay, we can leave that for another time. Let's just focus on getting all this stone through. So we do have a link between at least the medium cargo containers and the rest of it. So, we should be fine in that respect, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that to not work. I completely forgot how a regular cockpit worked for a second there. At least we've got a significant amount of ice now, so that should be good. The first thing I want to do in this video is basically create a nice O2H generator so that we can have our hydrogen back. So that's going to be the first priority of this episode, so let's just get it placed down. Oh, well then. Let's just get it placed down briefly, and then we can start working on it. Actually isn't too complicated to build, fortunately. We just need a few remaining construction components and then we should be fine. Let's just build like 20 just for future purposes. And we have our O2H generator now. I'm just going to shove pretty much all of this in there. That's going into our O2H generator, perfect. And let's just fill up our hydrogen bottle. And good. Okay, so we're fine with hydrogen now for a bit. And wow. Where did all these signals come from? I think I may have my signal switched wrong. There we go. Yeah, you can see the amount of IMDC stuff that has appeared now. It is ridiculous. I'm not going to be declaring war on these people for a long time because they're making me a little bit nervous with all of this military. Imagine if they turned against me. I don't even want to think about that at this point. So, yeah, okay. Right, how are we going to do this then? So, I want to start building a larger ship. I know I started talking about a drill rig, but I think that now we have all of this cobalt and all of this availability for metal grids, I feel like we shouldn't waste that opportunity. And so what I'm going to try and do is build a smaller kind of ship that can be used to basically drill directly underneath itself and kind of pile itself into the ground and get these ores. My brother, who's been playing Space Engineers a lot longer than me, did it once. I saw it. I can't exactly remember how he did it, but all I know is that I want to do that, so that's what I'm going to try and do in this episode. So we've got to work out how we're going to do the atmospheric thrusters so that they don't destroy the drills, but we also have working drills. So that's going to be an interesting position to be in. Let's try and just build a basic framework then, shall we? So let's get ourselves some more steel plates. I feel like we're always needing steel plates at the moment. I mean, they are like the #1 construction material for this game, so it doesn't surprise me. Okay, so let's build out this way, and let's try and build something kind of at least basic. So we've obviously got our drills with our conveyor points on each side, so it shouldn't matter how the way we put these around. And what I want to do is kind of have something like... Oh, here's an idea. Maybe not actually. No, forget that. Forget that. That's just me being funny. Is it actually possible to put these in like a formation a bit like this? So you have them alternating. Is that actually doable in this game at all? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with an atmospheric thruster here, and then we're going to have drills kind of going like this. So we're going to have 5 drills in total with 4 thrusters, and I think that should work quite well. So like this, and then we'll have our 5 drills at the bottom here. I hope that that's enough. I hope that we can actually pile this into the ground properly like this, because if not, there would be problems. Let's try and put a battery down here as well. We'll have 3 batteries, and then we'll have a thruster going like this. Thruster going like this. This. Oh. This. And finally this. And then we will need... Hello? Okay, so we have forwards, backward, left, right, and up. We will need a gyroscope, actually. So let's mount a couple of gyroscopes like this. Yeah, okay, I see how this is going. So this is going to be quite an effective design at drilling, hopefully. Yeah, I think this should work just fine. So let's try that and see how that goes. So we've got our batteries. We're going to need a cargo container, actually. Didn't really think about that, did I? I did not think about how I was going to convey these up. Okay. This game does get complicated sometimes. I'm just left here trying to think about how I'm actually going to do this. How wide do the drills actually drill? Well, how wide do they actually drill? We could do it like this. If I just get rid of these and I grab enough resources to just place a few of these down. If we do, then we kind of have them all linked up from the outside. That does still leave the middle one though, and which might still be an issue. We'll link them up like that, and then we could have it kind of going around the outside, and then we have a connector here, kind of facing outwards. This is far too complicated. You've really got to think about how this is going to actually work. If we hook this up to a central conveyor junction and then get a connector, that will probably drill out too far. There is a solution to that though, because if we get a drill here, we can use this as the conveyor junction and then have our connector here, and that might actually work a little bit better. Okay, so maybe if we go a little bit further out with these then, but it's all about connecting that middle one as well. We might have to just remove one of the outer thrusters and do it that way. If we just annihilate these, get rid of this thruster, and then we connect these via the middle here. So we get a conveyor junction going here, and then we have a connector here. There we go. Okay, that's better for the form factor of this. And that should work fine. So we have our 5 drills, and they are all connected, but it's just a little bit more compact now. But we do only have the 3 thrusters, which does concern me. It should be fine. I think it should be fine, but you know, I don't want to bank on it. So I don't know. We'll go with it for now. We will need some kind of cockpit as well. So let's just grab a, you know, our standard cockpit. We'll leave it for now, just until we get this thing welded up. So we'll start with the batteries, I think. We'll start with the batteries. So we're going to need some power cells. So we're going to need 240 power cells for this, just on its own, which is going to be fun to get. And then just loads of... Oh dear. Then we're just going to need loads of computers, loads of construction components, and loads of steel plates. And that should be our batteries fine. And then we can get this whole thing sorted. So, yeah, that's the kind of prototype drill thingy-majiggy. That should be, you know, that should work fine, I think. I think this will work. We've got our 2 gyroscopes. The conveyors do concern me a little bit, but it probably won't be a problem for now. So, yeah, that should be fine. So, that's going to conclude this episode of the Modded Survival series. If you enjoyed this one, please do consider leaving a like, as I really, really do appreciate it. And, of course, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. And also, consider joining the Discord server. The link is in the description below. And if you join it, you'll have the opportunity to talk to me directly, because I'm pretty much always on there. And you'll be able to have discussions with everyone else in the AMW gaming community that's joined it. And there are quite a few people now. I think we're nearing 100 people in the server alone, so that's always nice. So, thank you guys very much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one.